Well, one of the most top secret facilities in the world is located just off of the BW Parkway in Fort Meade. While it may be impossible for the average resident to take a peek inside of the National Security Agency, it is easy to get a look inside some of NSA's historic secrets. As part of our summer series, CTV News took a tour this morning of the National Cryptologic Museum.
Code talking and using Native American dialects actually began in World War I.
You may have heard the story of the Navajo code talkers, but did you know they weren't the only Native American tribe to assist in the war effort?
There were many Native Americans who were drafted into the Army. They began to use them to send and receive messages on the battlefield because they knew, or suspected at least, the Germans would have no idea what they were saying, and it turned out to be a very, very productive system.
During a tour of the National Cryptologic Museum, curator Patricia Villone discussed the history and purpose of the facility.
The National Cryptologic Museum was established in the early 1990s, and our mission is to try to educate people on the importance of cryptology, meaning the making and breaking of codes.
While NSA keeps up with changing technologies, rest assured what you find in its museum is outdated. About 98% of the collection is 30 to 50 years old.
Well, this is our most popular exhibit. This is the story of the German Enigma device and how it was broken. This device was developed in the 1920s. It was eventually adopted by Germany to use to send and receive their tactical messages. It was broken first by the Poles, then by the British, and then the Americans came in to contribute a role. The bottom line is, from 1940 on, it was read throughout the war. The Germans had no idea we were reading their communications, and it was one of the reasons that we were able to prevail, or at least the Allies were able to prevail during World War II.
While deciphering the enemy's message is one half of code breaking, the other half is defensive.
We're looking at the Sagaba machine. Now, like the Enigma, it was rotor driven and it was electromechanical, but there's one big difference. It was used during the same time by the Americans to send and receive high-level classified messages around the world. But the one big difference between this machine and Enigma is there is not one recorded instance of it ever being cracked or compromised.
The museum offers tours for kids of all ages, including scavenger hunts.
They all think that there are spies working here, so I think that part is pretty cool for them. I think they're going to learn about solving mysteries.
And Native Americans weren't the only contributors to cryptology. There's a whole hallway dedicated to women and African Americans who made it their life mission to decode secrets.
And the museum has a lot of kids' activities and is free to the public. It's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, as well as the first and third Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The facility observes all federal holidays, so it's closed tomorrow on July 4th.